Hi folks, back out on an adventure, back over in the beautiful Knoydart, and this is a special adventure. This is going to be my last Munro, number 282, your beauty. So I'm over here, it's Saturday the 16th, just got off the last ferry of the day, 6 o'clock from the lake. I'm going to camp again just in at the Long Beach campsite, and I'll tackle the last Munro, Luinne Bheinn tomorrow. Weather forecast is beautiful again. It's not going to be as hot as it was the last time, which is good. Still warm, it's like 20 odd degrees just now. And I think tomorrow's forecast is good as well, so should be a good one. I'm booked into Old Forge tonight, 8 o'clock for a meal, so I'll go down and get the tent set up and then I'll head back up. My plan is I'm going to head off early doors tomorrow, maybe about 4:30, and get up when it's cool, maybe spend a couple of hours up at the summit. And then I'll come back. I can't even celebrate here tomorrow night because I've got to be on the mainland or back in my leg. I need to be back home for about 12 on Monday, so I can't get the first ferry in Monday morning. It would get me back too late. So I've got the bike again, which will make it easier. This time I can cycle right up to the head of the loch, which is about 5 or 6 miles each way, so that'll be a good saving. And we'll see how we're going with that. So I'm just going to make my way along to the campsite and I'll get set up there. So I'll just catch you further along. Busy, looking good. Yeah, the campsite's quite busy, so I've just come down to the very end and I'll pitch my tent here. Hopefully it's a wee bit quieter during the night. Lovely wee spot. Should be a lovely sunset tonight. That'll be my views tonight from there. So I'll get my wee one-man tent set up and then I'll head back along to the Old Forge. That's me got the tent that set up. Nice wee location. I thought it was going to be a quiet spot, but there's a few coming in after me pitching round about me, so hopefully they're not too noisy during the night. So it's 7:10 just now. My table's booked for 8. So I'm just going to meander up to the Old Forge, have a pint outside, and then I'll get my meal, good old fish and chips again. I'll have another couple of pints, but I'll not have too much tonight. And then I'll just come back. I'll try and get a bit of an early kip tonight and set off, as I say, early in the morning. So I'm really buzzing to get this one done tomorrow, number 282, and that'll be the Munro journey complete. Yeah, absolutely buzzing for it. So I'm just going to make my way up there, and I might even just catch in the morning. Like I say, if it's a nice sunset, I'll get a drone in it up again, I'll get some footage. But I'll talk to you again in the morning when I'm ready to leave. See you in the morning. Good morning, folk. It's Sunday the 17th and this is the big day. This is the day I hopefully complete the Munros. The midget net's on just now because there is no wind and it's rife. So I'll keep on just now and hopefully it clears, or a wee bit of wind picks up later on, gets rid of them. I left the campsite about 4:45 this morning. It was pitch black. Just shows you how the days are getting shorter from when I was here a month or so ago. It was still light at that time. But I left in the pitch black, and the cycle along was, I had to just be careful. I had my torch on obviously, but it was still a wee bit dodgy. But the low-lying mist as I was coming through was beautiful, just with the kind of sunrise and, well, the colours anyway behind the mountain in the background was lovely. I put a drone up, so hopefully there's some half decent footage of it. Yeah, a couple of wee right boggy bits there. I think it dries out the higher up we get. Yeah, so the drive up last night was lovely. Lovely weather. And I stopped at the white sands of Munro. Always looks beautiful when the sun's out. Been up there a couple of times before. And as I say, it's stunning when the sun's out, just glorious. So I stopped there, took a wee bit of drone footage. And then by the time I got to my leg, I had a bit of time to kill. So I went for a wee walk a bit. And the Jacobite steam train was in. So it was good just having a wee look at that. I've been on that once before as well, that's nice. The journey up from Fort William, lovely. That path down there, by the way, oh, bloody murder. The bog. Not looking forward to come back down to that. And it's not improving that much at the moment. Hopefully I can take this midget net off soon. Bloody roasting. Right, let's get through this bit. So this Munro journey started for me February 2018. That was my first Munro, going up to Bheinn and the Arrochar Alps at the ripe old age of 57 when I started. 7 years later, this is me heading up for my final one. Been some journey. Certainly has. In the early days, there was a few folk that were a big influence in my hiking. Peter from Munros and Corbett's. Used to watch his videos all the time back in the day. Loved him. I liked his crack on the hills. Nice guy. Doesn't post so much now, but as I say, enjoyed his videos. And then there was Big Andy O. Watch his as well. Still watch his now. I think he's great. Just gets on with it. With some splendid tunes. He was a big influence as well. I met Big Andy one time in the Arrochar Alps. So I was bled onto him for a while. Nice big lad. And then other big influences, Charlie and Mike McCartney, the Duracell brothers. They just keep going on and on, eh? No stopping them. As I said, their videos are great as well. Great inspiration. Met Charlie and Mike up in Skye when we were both doing the Coolins. Again, lovely guys. And then there's the main man, the king of the YouTube videos in Scotland anyway, Murray from Scotland's mountains. He's a total inspiration, Murray. Love his videos. Out in all weather, camping, hiking, whatever, climbing. Met Murray a couple of times as well. First time I met Murray, we were going opposite directions up at Drummochtar. And he was walking towards me. And I just recognised the way he walked with his poles. And I shouted out to him. So he came over and made a blether. Really nice. And then we met him again a year or two back in a pub at the Barrowlands when we were going to the Beluga Lagoon gig. We met Murray in a pub, had a blether with him in there again. Lovely chap. So they were all kind of real inspirations and my hill walking days. Still are. Yeah, this is a nice path now. It's dried right out. And the sun is slowly but surely catching up on me. Still in the shade just now, obviously, but great just now. Great views back down to the loch. I'm really looking forward to touching the cairn up in this one, my last one. In fact, I might even get a kiss. It's not all been plain sailing down these Munros. And a few mishaps along the way. First one, which was kind of the worst, when I bought a pair of 4-season boots for the winter climbing. And I wore them for weeks, walking the dog, trying to break them in. But there was bloody stiff as an iron board. So my first hike with them, up in Ben Lomond, oh, I was in agony by the time I got to the top. Couldn't wait to get down again. And as a result of that, I damaged my Achilles. So I was off the hills for, I think it was about 5 months. And I thought that was my walking days over. But I made a full recovery. And then I rolled my ankle a couple of years ago up in the Phoenix. She just went over on it. So I think I was out for 2 months for that as well, till that fully recovered. And then the next one, when I was cycling down to the Glen Affric Youth Hostel on my bike, I was meeting some of the guys down there. Cycled 9 miles, no bother. And then the last 100 yards, it's been over a wee bridge crossing a stream. And when I got to the other side of the bridge, I just lost my balance. And me and the bike went down the embankment. And I kind of hurt my ribs badly. So I think I was off for about 4 or 5 weeks with that as well. And then it was obviously COVID. It put a stop to things for almost a year. So I could have had them done a lot sooner. But I suppose that's just all part of the journey, or the mishaps. I'm also known for my slips and slides and whatever. So I managed to look at a few. The ones I caught in film, and I'll put them up just now. Yeah, bastard. Wet marsh there. Yeah, sodden. Oh! Aye. I think that was good. Yeah, bastard. Oh well, if I'm not going to the bog, I'm going to marsh. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah. Ah! Ah! Yeah, we made it back in one piece.
Yeah.
just as it slips. Yeah, so there were plenty other slips, slides and bike falls. They weren't recorded on camera. But you can get a laugh at them now. So I think I'm nearly up at the Bialach. I'll just have my breakfast up at the summit. I think it's only about 7 o'clock, so a wee bit early yet. I'll just do that. I'll just have it up at the summit. Stunning views back here. Beautiful. Can't wait to see the views. Again, over to Barrisdale. Larven's up to my left. Mialvuri to my right. So we'll get good views of them once we're up high. Yeah, looks like we've got a wee cairn marker here. That'll be just to mark the descent path. Yeah, there is there. So we'll be hooking a right. Right up there. Yeah, so that way there, I would just take you down to Barrisdale Bay and right out to Lochhorn. I think I lost my bloody sunglasses down there at the bike somewhere. Bloody 100 quid they were or not. Hopefully they're close to the path and I can get them on the way back. So it's not too bad going past, no, not too bad at all. Just a wee bit squelch again at times. So I'll push on, I'll catch you further up again. Yeah, so there's the one I did last time. Mialvuri. Then you come down the ridge over all these kind of bumps. It's saying I'm kind of way off course with the Bock Highlands, but there's a definite path here. So I think I'll just be kind of heading straight up that way. Let's get to the summit. We've got a steep pull now. So I'll just catch you further up then. I think I come up the kind of wrong way. I come up fairway down there, just traversing on the side. But the main path is telling me just up here. And that's the summit up there. The only good thing about coming down that way, or coming down that way, was I was in the shade all the time. So that's me just hitting the sunshine now. So, I'll push on to the summit just now. It's just about 100 metres away. Well, 100 metres in height anyway. So I don't know if the way I should have went is the quicker way. I'll follow that way back down. As I say, it should be a half decent path. There's a guy camping up here, I'll have a blather with him. Yeah, definitely come up the wrong way. Don't try boy there. He was up at the summit, which is just up there. So I should have came from over that way. So, another 10-15 minutes I'll be there. I think I've only got about 50 metres to go or something. Conditions are still good at the moment. Not too warm yet. And still a bit of a wee breeze, which is nice. That boy had a nice camp down there last night. Oh yeah. Aye, go on the path there, mate. Go on the path. Cheers. Aye. That's the way I should have come up. Down all the rocky bits. But as I say, I kind of traversed the way around the side there, which I think looks longer. Anyway, these are the views. Barrisdale Bay in there. Lochorn. Benscreel in the background. Arnisdale, the wee village there again. And then over there to the mighty Luinne Bheinn. And that's the views back down. Just beautiful. Over to Mishaps again. All the way down. And that kind of pointy one there again is Knoydart. Just stunning. So I'll make my way up to the summit. And there we have the summit in view. Another 5 minutes and I'll be there. Yeah, beauty. Can't quite believe it. That's the journey almost over. And what I want to finish on, views all run about are superb. I'll spend a bit of time up here before I head back down. Here we are, a minute away. Two 282, yeah, beauty! Ah, brilliant! The summit of Luinne Bheinn, Munro number 282. Yeah, dancer. Absolutely stunning. What a summit. So I'll spend a bit of time up here, enjoy it, soak in, and get a bit of breakfast. So I've got my breakfast. We got a bottle of champagne and some croissants. What a spot for a bit of breakfast. Cheers everybody. 282. Not used to that at this time in the morning. Ah, brilliant. Oh, it's just perfect conditions here as well. Croissant's a lot nicer with a coffee, but that'll do this morning. Yeah, what a summit to finish on. What an area to finish in. Knoydart, absolutely superb. Glad I chose this one as my last one over Ben the Lap. This is absolutely stunning. And the views, well, that's a cracking view. But the views from here are just stunning. Again, we get Luinne Bheinn over there. We got other ones all around about. Wee bit hazy in the background there, but absolutely lovely. So I'm just polishing off this wee bottle of champagne, my croissants, and then I'll fly the drone for a bit, and then I'll kind of make my way back down. But again, as all you folk know that are doing the Munros, you just get to places that you would never ever expect to go and see some wonderful sights. I mean, over the last 7 years, obviously I've been all over Scotland, and there is some outstanding places in this country. Torridon, Skye, Glenshiel, Knoydart, just loads and loads of spectacular areas. And I've loved almost every minute. There is some, obviously, you know, you're just dying to get off and back home and whatever. But the vast majority have been absolutely superb. And again, along the way, you meet folk. Still got a wee bit of champagne left. Yeah, along the way, you meet folk and they become good friends. As I say, I'm in a wee kind of bangers walking group. I think there's about 10 or 11 of us now. And they've been great. They've done a lot of walks with me as well. And guys out with the walking group like John Smith and Alistair. They've all been great. As I say, I've thoroughly enjoyed all my walks with him as well. In fact, I'll put a wee montage up at the end of this video just to sort of show the folk that have joined me on my kind of Munro journey. And a big thanks to them. So, just absolutely brilliant. Can't get away with it. And I'm glad I've got it to myself just now anyway. I think there's some folk that I met that were camping down at the Bialach on their way up as well. But it's great just having a wee moment to yourself like this and just taking it on. Oh, I think I've got trench foot though. It was very squelchy coming around the side of that mountain there for most of the way. So my feet are ringing. And true to form, I went in my arse once or twice again, aye. So, I'm just going to polish this champagne off. I'll fly the drone and then I'll catch you. So I'll let you take in the wonderful views from the drone.
I see the moon, I can see a few stars. There's a cool wind blowing all around. I can hear the trees. Oh, I can feel the owls are calling close. The oaks are drawn on the floor. Moon glow throws a mean scene, and I can feel. So float me down, and I'll stare. These are the only hours I can spare to watch the world grow old today. Me and the world grew old. today. I'm leaving when the sun will rise. Go back to my old life, and I'll think of you when I'm there. Oh, I will dream. So float me down, and I'll stare. These are the only hours I can spare to watch the world grow old today. Me and the world grew old today.
Well, that's me. I've been up here for over an hour, flown the drone and polished off my champagne, had my croissants and taken in these wonderful views. So I'm just going to meander down now, and I'll show you some of the views down as we go down, because I never come up that way. And I'll probably just check in again when I get back to the bike. So I'll catch you further down. Yeah, and look at these views I've got on the way back. These are the views I should have had coming up, but coming up the wrong way, or just a different way. I missed these, but I've certainly got them on the way down. Barrisdale Bay down there, absolutely stunning. Loch Horn, just beautiful. All the way down. Definitely see Loch Nevis in the background now. Oh, look at the views over to Meow Brewery as well. It's stunning. A couple of wee lochans down there. Yeah, it's good. I'm almost at the bike now and I can see it. I'll be good to get back on the Iron Horse. I think that was just 2.5 hours coming down from the summit, and it's roughly about an hour back to the campsite on the bike, so that'll be 3.5 hours. There she is. Yeah, damn. No sign of the glasses. Is that semi lost? Bloody £100. Anyway.
cutting my tongue so long, and a screaming pearl. I don't care confrontation anymore.
Yeah, it's me back at the tent now. That was a cracking cycle back. I think it only took about 40 odd minutes in total. And that was me stopping flying the drone as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the tent and all that packed away, and I'll nick up to the Canal Forge. It's only 2 minutes away for the kind of pier, and I'll phone the Western Isles and see if I can go on the 3:30 ferry rather than waiting for the 6:30. So it's 2:15 just now, so I'll just get a move on with this, and I'll kind of give you a wee kind of summary of today's events up at the pub. Billy, big smile, aye.
Adios!
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 Hi guys, that's me back in my leg now. I was going to do my wee finishing piece, obviously over in Inveraray, but we get an earlier ferry. It was a bit of a mad rush getting the tent down and getting across to the pier and whatever, so I didn't really have time to see anything back there. But today's hike, the last Munro, was absolutely fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and just superb conditions. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Well, at the 282 Munros, I was just kind of tallying it up the other night. That's me done. I've done 127 on my own, and the rest were with obviously the guys in the Bangers and Big Hen Brown and John Smith and Alistair and that. So it's been a fantastic journey, so it is, and I'll certainly not be getting it up. I'll still be making the videos and getting out and about, and hopefully keep tagging along. But my son-in-law sent me a text. He was saying that he kind of looked up the combined height of the Munros, and it's like 297,778 metres of ascent. So that's some going for all the Munros. Obviously they're not off the sea level, but as I say, it's still some amount of metres you've ascended through all the Munros. So I'm just going to tie it up here. But what I'd like to say as well is thanks very much to everybody that watches my videos. Really appreciate it. In fact, I've met I met quite a few folk over here on the boat coming over, and just Jerry there as well, he kind of recognised me. Just a big thank you to everybody that's watched the channel and liked, subscribed, and especially comment on the channel. I like that, just to get a wee bit kind of chat going. So thanks very much to the lotties. I really appreciate it. So I'm just going to sign off here, and the next thing you'll see is a wee montage of the Bangers and Alistair and John Smith and that's done on my Munro walking with me. So I'd like to say just a special thanks to all them as well. So I'll leave you with a montage, and until the next time, adios.
street tonight. Oh yeah.
Down in the comments below.
I'm ripping up the roots of my ways. Never laid a hand upon a fly until I came for. So I swear, knew I had a notion for some blood at sea. And you seem to share the rarely I'm ripping up the roots of my take away you plasters on your bleeding